Hey, good morning, everyone. This is Brian G. Today we're going to do a basic grounding meditation. So, the first thing we want to do in any meditation as a formal practice is to take our seat. So, if you're on a chair, you want to place your feet firmly on the ground, ankles below the knees, knees hip width apart, hands to the thighs. Settling in, you can either sit back against the back of the chair to feel support or move yourself up in the chair a little bit and lengthen through the spine. Let the head rest atop the spine. Find your posture first. If you're seated on a mat or the floor or a bolster like me, you want to root down through the sits bones. You want to allow whatever's touching the mat to be supported. You want to steady and sure from the waist down. Bring the hands to the knee, palms down for grounding, palms up for inspiration. And then lengthen through the side body, lengthen through the spine. Notice perhaps that as the spine lengthens, the heart may open. Allow the head to rest lightly atop the spine. Tuck the chin slightly. Wherever you're seated, whether you're on a chair or on a cushion, allow your eyes to either close or close about 90% so that you're hooding your gaze and finding something that's not moving just beyond the tip of your nose to focus on. And then bring your attention to your breath. We're going to breathe in and out through the nostrils, following the inhalation all the way into the body, and then following the exhalation all the way out of the body. So we start with our seat. Whether you're on a chair or on a bolster, we're supported. We feel ourselves rooting down into whatever we're touching, whether the sits bones are on the chair seat or on a bolster or on the mat or the floor. You feel yourself rooting there. You feel yourself supported, being held by whatever it is that you're touching. We feel ourselves lengthened and held. The spine is straight, the vertebrae stacked. And so from this supported posture, we can feel into releasing any effort required to hold ourselves. We don't need to hold ourselves. We are being held. Rooting down, being supported. We know that we're sitting when we're sitting. We bring the attention to the breath. As we breathe in through the nostrils, we feel what it feels like to feel the breath, either at the tip of the nostrils, within the nasal passages, perhaps in the back of the throat, top of the lungs, maybe in the rib area, maybe in the belly. Wherever the breath goes in the body, we follow it there, feeling what that feels like. And then we observe the breath as it leaves the body, feeling what it feels like to empty completely. And then let go of any effort. No effort required here. If we're observant, we know that as the body is sitting, the breath is coming on its own, unbidden. We don't have to do anything to get the breath. The breath arrives. We just allow the breath to happen. Without any effort, know that we're sitting when we're sitting. Know that we're breathing in when we're breathing in. Know that we're breathing out when we're breathing out. And as we allow the body to be supported in its seat, as we allow the breath to arrive and to leave, we may notice that the mind may rest. And so allowing the mind to rest, we let go of any effort required. We don't try to stop our thoughts. We don't try to still our mind. We just allow the mind to rest. And perhaps as we're allowing the mind to rest, we notice that it has wandered away from its attention to the breath. And so we know that the mind's tendency and nature is to wander. And we allow it to wander. And perhaps we become grateful that we've noticed that the mind has wandered. And if so, we gently and compassionately return the mind's attention to the breath, knowing that we're breathing in when we're breathing in, knowing that we're breathing out when we're breathing out. And so we sit knowing that we're seated, and we breathe in knowing that we're breathing in, and we breathe out knowing that we're breathing out. And we allow the mind to rest. We allow the body to be supported. We allow the breath to arrive and to leave. We allow the mind to rest. And in this space of allowance, we may find a bit of serenity. We may find a bit of stillness. We may find a moment of peace. Just sitting, allowing the body to sit and be supported. Just breathing, allowing the breath to arrive and to leave. Just resting, allowing the mind to rest, and observing with gentleness and compassion when the mind wanders away from the breath, and with gentleness and compassion we gently return our attention to the breath, knowing that we're breathing in when we're breathing in, knowing that we're breathing out when we're breathing out, allowing ourselves to be supported, knowing there's nothing we need to do, no effort need to be made. Just a sense of stillness in our seat, allowing the breath, letting the mind rest. On your next inhale, bring your hands to prayer in front of your chest, thumbs lightly touching the breastbone. On your next exhale, perhaps allow your chin to drop to your chest, bowing to yourself. And if you choose, you may want to say a gentle mantra or prayer to whatever source. Thank you so much for sharing this moment with me. May this meditation find you grounded and serene. Have an amazing day.